Welcome to another money management session with Anthony J. Stewart of Personal Financial Solutions. In our last session, we spoke about the financial literacy. Today, I want to outline for you the components of a financial plan. In order to proceed along your financial journey, I dare say that you will need a plan, just as you travel in a motor vehicle, on foot, or anywhere you go, you need a plan to reach to your destination. So you will need a financial plan as you travel through the money journey of life. So here are some components that we would have developed over the years to guide you, that we say are must to be part of your financial plan. Component number one, we say, is the money mindset, the right mindset, the correct mindset. And all of these components, we will expand and expound upon them in later uh, money matters issue. The second component that we say should be part of your financial plan is questions to thyself, where you ask yourself three critical questions. And these questions are: where am I today financially? So you could put your name in the question. You could say, Anthony, where am I today financially? And then you ask yourself again, Anthony, where do I want to be financially tomorrow and in the future? You ask yourself this other critical question, Anthony, how am I going to get where I want to go in the future, so far as my finances and my financial plan is concerned? Now, the third component should be where you set goals in response to the questions you just asked yourself. So these financial goals can be direct answers as to where you want to be uh, financially. So the answers could be in terms of your house. You may want a house. You may want education for your children. Uh, you may want to achieve certain education status yourself. You may want to open a new business. You may want to have a career as an entrepreneur. Right? You decide. And let me say, the answers to your questions in component number three, you should write them down. Write down the answers, because these are the goals. So you write your goals down, put them in black and white, and you look at these goals every day, because these are macro goals, but then you're going to have micro, small steps to reach to the goals as you move along your financial uh, journey. The fourth component of the financial plan, of a good, solid financial plan, as espoused by yours truly of Personal Financial Solution, is to do what we call a net worth analysis. You want to know where you are today. You want to know all the assets you have. You want to know all the debts that you have. So you want to know your net worth. We're going to discuss assets. We're going to discuss liabilities and debts in future episodes of Money Matters. But you want to get that net worth analysis. I must say that that net worth analysis at times can be very uh, disturbing to the soul, mind, and body. But you always say to yourself, this is where I am today. and I'm going to move from here today to go to where I want to be tomorrow. So that's the fourth component. Remember, we have 13 components, lucky 13. So the fifth component is where we say that you should have a budget, an actual uh, money plan, a budget to manage your cash flow in and out, all of the cash that comes into you and how the cash goes out, whether they go in all spending, whether some go in savings, whether some go in investing. So you have a budget. And I say in that budget, when we get into more details, but I want to drop it here now, every budget, whether it be the 50, 30, 20 budget, whether it be a zero sum budget, any budget, you should start to take care of thyself first. Pay thyself first, and then you can do things afterwards. The sixth component of the plan, of that master plan, that master financial plan, is your debt management strategy. In order to achieve goals, financial goals, and to live your best life, you can't live your best life in debt. So you have to manage your debt so that you can get out of debt. We will expand and expound upon that in future broadcasts. The seventh component of that master financial plan is a component where you save. You want to start to save first to create what is called an emergency fund. And we will develop and explain to you that emergency fund where you will have a minimum amount of money set aside in liquid cash resources so that if another COVID 19, or it might be called COVID 19 that time, COVID, whatever, or whatever pandemic comes along, or whatever financial shock comes along, you will have enough liquid resources to take care of yourself. That's the emergency fund, and we will talk about that in detail in another broadcast of or another issue of money matters. We also say that the eighth component is where you have all of your assets now, and you have to protect the assets. You have to have insurance. So you're going to have an insurance component. Insurance coverage could include life insurance, house insurance, health, disability, etc. We're going to speak to insurance so that you can understand all aspects of insurance. The ninth component of your master plan, your master financial plan, we say is your investment plan. You can't become wealthy and comfortable by just saving, because inflation itself is much more than the interest rate that is given at the bank. So inflation is moving above interest rate, so inflation will reduce your purchasing power. So you will have to have an investment strategy so that you can earn much more than what comes from the savings in your bank account. So you have to have your investment strategy, and we're going to look at all of the investment vehicles, the securities, stocks, bonds, real estate, etc. We're going to have a session on these as we speak to you on money matters. So that was the ninth component. The 10th component we say is to have a personal development plan. Look, you have to love yourself, and you have to want the best for yourself, because without loving yourself and wanting the best for yourself, you can't love nobody else, you can't love your family, and you can't love your country and the world. So you have a personal development plan where you seek to develop yourself at all times, whether through education. You want to make sure that you have your exercise, your health is good, your diet is good. So all those will come under your personal development plan. So as you have wealth being created, you will be enjoying your wealth in a wholesome and healthy way. So you have your personal development plan. So the 11th component of this uh, personal financial master plan will be your retirement plan. You have to start to plan for retirement today so that when you're 60, 65, 70, right, and you're not earning, you will be in a position to live comfortably. So we'll speak about your retirement plan. And the 12th component will be your estate plan. Too many persons have assets and loved ones are fighting for the assets. You would have accumulated your assets, right? Your net worth. And you want these assets to be distributed how you want so that you'll be able to go into the great beyond, into the afterlife with your maker and live a good life. So and be with him in good stead, as we say. So you want to ensure you have a good estate plan. And finally, you want to have a philanthropic plan. And this plan here, or philanthropic plan, a component, because you want to be in a position to extend a helping hand, to give to individuals. So when you earn and you're wealthy and you're comfortable, look, there are always persons that you can help. And it doesn't have to be where you help and make a noise and blow. Do as the Lord says. Let not thy right hand knows what thy left hand is doing when you lend a helping hand to others. So these are the 13 components as devised, as developed by Personal Financial Solution and Anthony Stewart that we say must be part of your master plan. So as we end our Money Matters session today, we ask that you stay in tune with us because at the end of the day, we're going to help you to develop your own plan. So we always say that for intimate sessions, you have to come and visit us at Personal Financial Solutions. You can check our handle on Facebook, Anthony Stewart, J. Stewart, or Personal Financial Solutions. Our Instagram page, Anthony J. Stewart. Our TikTok, we are on TikTok. We are on all social media. So you can send us message, you could direct message us, or you could call us via our telephone numbers 268-727-4725 or 268-562-2655. You can reach out to us. Our email, Personal Financial Solutions 268 at gmail.com. Blessings for another session of Money Matters, where we will discuss everything money, everything financial. God bless.